Moving on now, during an anti-Naxal operation, a CRPF officer was killed in Jharkhand. The incident took place this morning when a joint squad of the CRPF and state police were out on an operation in the Lakheri area of Jharkhand. Heavy exchange of fire took place between the two sides, and CRPF's second in command, H.K. Jha, who was seriously injured in the encounter, then succumbed to his injuries. During the operation, 2 Naxalites have been held with some arms and ammunition, and a search operation has been launched in the area. Meanwhile, Headlines Today has accessed the photograph of the wife of a maoist leader who fled the scene at the time of the operation. Our correspondent Jugal Purohit joins me live from the newsroom. Jugal, it's a big catch, but it's come at a huge price.
Absolutely, Vedika. It's something which can only be called as a debilitating blow to the CRPF. And even though the target of the entire operation was actually a Maoist sub-zonal commander of the area called Sidhu Koda, he managed to flee after the forces raided the village where all of them were camping through last night. But the forces have, in the entire exchange, recovered a lot of arms and ammunition. And as we just pointed out, the wife of the senior Maoist leader has also been apprehended, but all of this coming at a huge cost. 2IC is essentially the second leader who leads more than 1,000 troops. He was leading the 7th Battalion in this operation, and there were many battalions. It was a very well planned and an operation in which a lot of troops were involved. However, this entire exercise seems to have somewhere failed in ascertaining the exact positions, because as soon as they entered the village to actually commence their door-to-door search at around 4:30 a.m. Is when the first bullet was fired, and it was fired right on the head of this second-in-command officer, H.K. Jha, who succumbed, as we are given to understand, at the very spot. Another tragic side to this entire story was that there was the operation was planned in a way that a helicopter was provided for in Ranchi for evacuation, but the helicopter also could not take off on account of heavy rainfall that the area was facing. So his evacuation also unfortunately was a little bit delayed, but a lot of people say from the CRPF that he in fact succumbed to his injuries at the very spot. So it is indeed, as you rightly pointed out, a big price that the forces have had to pay for this apprehension that they have now executed. Back to you.
Jugal, thanks for joining us live from the newsroom. Well, it is a huge blow for the CRPF. We of course will be bringing you details of that encounter and the combing operations all day today.